Okay, this is part 2 of the 2-part series. So I said I was going to show you how I train the system. Let's do dry needling shoulder. Well, I don't know. Let's do dry needling hip pain. That's a good one. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come into Chat GPT. I'm going to open a new chat. I'm using GPT-4. Right now I have Web Pilot turned on and Video Insights turned on. So we're basically going to start with our prompts, right? I'm going to say, I would like you to write an article about, quote, sometimes I'll say SEO keyword and then that. Before you begin writing, I will train you on several resources from which you will collect the information to write this article. You will write this article as a ghostwriter for me. My name is Anthony Maritato, PT. I am a licensed physical therapist and private practice owner. Are you ready for me to share the first training data set? Yes or no? Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come here. We're going to go to PubMed. We're going to come in here. Dry needling for hip pain. I can get rid of the Jacksonville, Florida. Let's do a search. So we identified 7 articles. We've got hip pain, dry needling versus cortisone injection. No authors listed. Improve hip pain after total hip arthroplasty with dry needling as an adjunct. So that'd be an interesting one. It's got a free article. Let's go ahead. Let's open the free article. Let's copy the URL. Let's come back to chat. Here is the first study. I would like you to read and process. Okay, then we'll come back here. We'll go back. Use of dry needling, subject, chronic lateral hip pain. Open the free version, Control C. We'll come back here. Great. Now please read the following article. So this is giving me a summary of the first article. It's fine. I could stop it right here and just tell it to read the next one. I'm just going to let it finish. What I'll do is I'll say, don't start writing any content until I prompt you to do so. All right, let's get back here. Let's hit one more decent article. Effectiveness of dry needling, hip muscle, osteoarthritis. This one doesn't have access to the full article, but let me see. I'm going to copy that and see if we can find it on Google anywhere. No, it's all just the abstracts. That's fine. What I'll do is I'll give it the abstract. Please read this final article abstract. Okay, so we gave it 3 links. Those links are going to go in our references for the actual article. Now, I would like you to create an outline for this article. Please remember that you are a ghostwriter writing this article for me, Anthony Maritato, PT. I would like you to target the geographical location of Jacksonville, Florida. If you can include any relevant references to Jacksonville or local landmarks, that would be great. Please write the article outline now. Let me fix my spelling. Prompted to do that. Now, what's really interesting about this is at this point, I can actually share what I've done in Chat GPT so far with anybody else who wants to write articles about dry needling for hip pain in city state. You can absolutely take what I've already seeded the chat with and do your own city and state. There's so much that you can do with this. You can use it to interview you. You can use it as a ghostwriter. You can create the content outline, and then you can fill out the information. Lots of different ways to use this. I'm showing you what I'm doing. Great. Now, please use HTML code formatting to create a table of contents. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the top 3 sections, Control C. Please continue to use HTML code formatting to write the content for the next 3 sections. Within each section, please include either a bulleted list, numbered list, or single column table. Please do not repeat any of those. I don't know what they're called. Formats. Also, please include bold text, italics, and underline to improve the reader's experience. All right, so I said, please continue to use that stuff for the next 3 sections. Oops. Okay. Then I'm gonna, I didn't actually paste the 3 sections I had intended to. Let's see what it does. It's probably gonna do it just fine. Now follow the same guidelines for the next 3 sections. Here they are. Paste. We'll let that do its thing. It's still writing. Okay, let it do its thing. So that took me down. I think it included the conclusion. Now use a single column table to create the references. Include the 3 article links I shared while I was training this chat. And then what we'll do is we'll queue it to write us a meta description. While it's doing this, I'm going to come in, I'm going to open a new article So I'm going to go to my dashboard. I'm going to go to blog. I'm doing blog posts. You guys only have access to articles, I think. I'm going to drop down a couple lines. I'm going to come in here. Now I have this cheat sheet for the HTML code. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to paste it. And you can see that it's got my bio and it's got this table of contents. So I'm going to drop down one line. I'm going to come here. I'm going to copy just the part that I need. Control C to copy. I'm going to switch to code view and I'm going to paste the part that I just copied. Come down below it, switch to code view. So we'll skip one line. I'll come down here, copy this block of code, scroll down a little bit, come down here, copy this block of code, paste it, scroll down, come back here, let it generate the reference table. Now please write a brief meta description for this article. Give it a second. We're going to wrap this video up in probably the next 5 minutes or so. Let it run that. Copy this block of code, come back here, paste it. Now I need to grab my title, right click, copy, paste. Let's add our capitals. It's up to you. You can say in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm going to make it physical therapy, my tags, dry needling, Jacksonville, Florida. So 2 smart tags. I'm going to copy that again, scroll down. Best dry needling, keywords, dry needling, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm going to save the work that I've done just because I've lost it enough times. We'll come back here. We'll grab the meta description, Control C. We'll come back here, Control V to paste it in there. Save it one more time. And let's do a little formatting. So I've got a space above introduction. I'm going to drop introduction. I double space pretty much everything. So even the bullet lists, like if I put a space there, it adds a bullet. So I unbulletize that. Drop this down, drop that down. Whoops. Take away the added number. Okay, if you're in Jacksonville and you're considering dry needling as a treatment option for hip pain, please feel free. I'm going to copy this to search our database of expert physical therapists who are licensed and certified to provide dry needling for hip pain in Jacksonville, Florida. And then what I'm going to do is I need to grab that link. So since I already know this is the page that I want to link to, I'm going to Control C, copy that page. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to highlight, Control K, Control V, insert, Control B, Control U. And there's my primary link. In conclusion, I don't need to say in conclusion, so we're just going to get rid of that. Dry needling for hip pain has shown promising results. when performed by a licensed physical therapist. It's a treatment option that can significantly improve your quality of life, especially if you're dealing with chronic hip pain. Dry needling, Jacksonville, Florida, is licensed therapist. I'm not in Jacksonville, Florida. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to say, if this was your article, you would say that Jacksonville, Florida is home to several amazing licensed physical therapists who are certified dry needling specialists. I'm proud to offer, they are proud to offer dry needling treatment to our community. Their services are available in their outpatient clinics or on site in your home. So Chat GPT is trying to give landmarks for this near the St. Johns River or around the Jacksonville community. So it needs a little tweaking. It always does. I'll read the rest of it. Now what I need to do, does dry needling help hip pain? In this article, I will share the information from 3 clinical studies that suggest dry needling for hip pain is an effective and relatively quick solution. In this article, I'll share the information from 3 clinical studies that suggest dry needling for hip pain is an effective and relatively quick solution. Just going to leave it like that for now. You know, it's one of those things, like it doesn't always have to be perfect. We can just have what we have. What I need to do is Control F, look for this, which here's trigger points. So if I go back to my list of articles, we've got the trigger point article. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back here, Control K, Control V, insert, Control B, Control U. We've got that. Licensed physical therapist. No, see, like I need to change this. I'm not a licensed physical therapist based in beautiful who has just happens to know several amazing physical therapists in the beautiful city of Jacksonville, Florida. With years of experience in the field, I've helped countless individuals regain their mobility, quality of life. Okay, in Jacksonville. So what we want is we want a way dry needling is a treatment option. I'm just going to use that. We'll come back here, copy, come back to it, Control K, Control V. I can better optimize that if I need to, but Control B, Control U. We've got 3 links in here. The only other one that I haven't included yet is this one for back pain. So copy that. Let's come back. Control F. Okay, I was hoping that I'd get a quick result for back pain, understanding hip pain. Hip pain caused by various factors. Back end hip pain. Control K, Control V, insert, Control B, Control U. Last thing we're gonna do, YouTube, dry needling for hip pain. We've got this guy again, but I already used his control. There's this one. Let me see. There's also this one. Dry needling. I'm going to take this. I know, wasting your time. Let's do this. Copy, share. Let's go back here. I usually scroll down a little bit. Put it right in this section, insert video, drop the link. Something we can do with that, because that's not a very long video, 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and click these 3 dots, show transcript. I'm going to toggle off the timestamps. I'm going to highlight that, Control C. I'm going to come here. Please read and process this YouTube video transcript. There's 2 ways I can do this. This is my preferred way. Create an excerpt that I can use to add to this article about dry needling for hip pain. Let's see what chat does with the information, if it gives us anything useful. In the meantime, kind of what I can do here. We already have the video embedded. Issue retrieving full transcript. I pasted the full transcript. Okay. Let's grab Control C to copy. Let's come back into our blog. I'm going to put a table in here from the video. I'm going to drop that in there. I'll make this like an H3. I'll drop that down one more time. I'll make this italic. Make that bold. Make that normal. All right, guys, that's it. Last thing I need to do is get a thumbnail. I just do that on Canva. You guys don't have to hang out and wait for that. Once I get that thumbnail, I'll go ahead and upload, make this video live, and this will be our next addition to the silo that we're making for Jacksonville. So I'm going to make this yellow. When I publish it, I'll make that green. See you guys on the next video.